had a group of brigaders from NENA that were camping out on Columbian Lake in 1907, and they were on a canoe trip, and they paddled all the way up to this far end of the chain here, and they found this island that was all covered with poison ivy, but they thought it might be a pretty cool place to camp, so Mr. Shattuck back in NENA made some arrangements with the local farmer that owned it to camp out there in 1908. A couple of years later, he bought it. It has kind of been in the brigade family ever since.
So there's been generation upon generation who have only known this as Camp Onaway.
Camp Onaway. You got the camp philosophy. We talk about my own self at my very best all the time, and we talk about leading a balanced life and in 4 aspects: mental, physical, social, and religious. And we talk to the kids sometimes about making sure that they're all equal and all strong. And if you do that, it probably leads to a pretty good life.
Little houses on the hillside, little houses out of ticky-tacky, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. Show us how to do an inspection.
Okay, well, first off, every morning the kids get some time, they clean up the cabin. This is obviously a cabin that has not been cleaned in a while. And so they spend time cleaning it top to bottom because it is their home. It's their home for 7 days, 7.5 days every year.
First of all, you do personal hygiene.
Personal hygiene.
Check that out. This is every morning?
Yep, every morning.
And then you do what has to be done in the cabin.
Yep. All of the cabins, we have 16 total cabins that are all competing for the first place cabin at the end of the week. And so there's a huge competition.
I love that it's sort of like competitive learning of life skills. Do you still keep in touch with kids you came here with in 6th grade?
Oh yeah, a lot of the guys that I came in here with 6th grade are still leaders. Yeah, we all. This is really our second family. Yeah. We've got our families back home, but we all get together up here 1 week out of the year, and it really is like a second family for us. It's kind of my way of kind of paying it forward, if you will. Come up here and make sure that kids have a good time, like seeing the smiling faces, like teaching kids how to water ski, how to wakeboard, getting them up on the ropes course. It's fun because you get kids to step outside of their comfort zone a little bit, get them to try something new. A lot of kids don't get an opportunity like this to use these different elements, and it's their way to kind of push themselves a little bit and grow in the physical aspect.
Good job.
We are in the amphitheater. We are talking with 3 chiefs and a scout.
I don't really play any sports besides when I'm up here at camp. I don't do any water activities besides up here at camp, so I like to come up here and do all those things I otherwise wouldn't be able to do.
Yeah. I've learned how to canoe, learned how to play cribbage, and really kind of come into myself as a leader.
A lot of camaraderie. I mean, it's great, you get that fresh air and all that. I mean, it's really nice.
Did you guys know each other in NENA before?
We had, but I guess this is where we solidified that friendship. Yeah. Became more close. This was, I guess, where I feel like I came out of my shell. I was always very quiet, shy, and then this was where I was able to just kind of run wild and just kind of become a new person and become more confident and grow as a person, I guess.
That's big.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds small 1 week at camp, but it's changing.
Nursey Barb. That's right. Who started that name, Nursey?
The kids. In some skit or other, I don't remember, and it ended up being a song.
Right.
Do you have to sing? Okay, Nursey Barb, do 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 do, Nursey Barb. I keep telling the kids.
I wouldn't call that a song.
I had broken legs, broken arms, broken toes, concussions. The Riverside Hospital people know me quite well. Not really, no. No, they play so hard that they fall, crash, do whatever, and otherwise it's cuts, bruises, that sort of thing for the most part.
Camp stuff.
Yeah.
So you're not only a nurse, you're kind of like mom.
Yeah.
You've got to guess what Mike does. Hello. He's a lifeguard. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
How's your summer going?
Been great.
Let's talk about your job here. You've got it made, you know that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't complain, no. I'm waterfront director here at Camp Onaway, and so I'm up here, 5-6 days a week. Making sure kids are safe, making sure everything is working correctly. We have adequate equipment, the boats are working. There's always something that needs attention, and so, there's challenges every day, but, I mean, for the few challenges you have, That's all you have to complain about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not so bad.
Quit complaining.
No, exactly.
We eat a lot of cheese.
You do?
We do.
Yeah.
It's cheese. There's cheese at every meal. Everything here is made fresh daily.
I loved it. They had to ring the bell twice. The second one was called the Angry Bell.
But we have our food hot, and we want to serve it hot. So if they don't get down here in time, we make sure that they get down here so that we're not serving cold food.
It's smart. That's the way it works.
Right.
And they can eat as much as they want.
Right, and they do.
Do they?
Yeah. This camp in particular are big meat eaters, so there won't be a hot dog left. If you want one, you better get in line.
Hurry, run.
Yeah, go
Thanks,
get a hot dog.
This is my first time through the line. These boys have been through the line 3 times with plates like this. Camp Onaway. They're growing.
Okay.
46 years camping. Think about it. It's Jim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You came here in 6th grade,
Yes, I did.
and this is your 20th year volunteering.
Yes, it is.
So talk about the week. What happens here the week you volunteer?
It's hard to explain because it's such a unique experience here. You make so many friends. It's a special place.
Yeah.
It's spiritual.
Yeah.
There's kids I know from my first year of camp. I don't see them anytime except when I'm here. And it's like you never were separated.
And that was 46 years ago.
Yeah.
That's really great.
This place, you either get it or you don't.
When I came to camp as a camper many years ago, crafts were my thing. Like I always did crafts.
Yeah. Okay, now you may be surprised that I'm not water skiing. You may be surprised that I'm not doing the rope stuff, but I am making a wallet out of duct tape. Okay, let's go.
So the first thing you need to do is take one piece, and then you take another piece.
Oh, so it's like building, it's like Legos, sort
And
of.
is that your 8 inches?
Yes.
Shall we see?
That looks like a little headband for a very, well, hello. You're a flight attendant for Industrial Airlines.
Exactly. True story.
Okay, good. Make money. That's what I want to make.
And you have your wallet.
This is it.
This is it, and then you just fold it in half.
Very good.
Let's see.
Oh, it's
Perfect.
no, it really is perfect.
I
Did you make this whole thing up?
no, I watched a video on YouTube.
We're sitting here with Grandpa Bud, a man that they used to call Uncle Bud. His real name is Bud, but now they call you Grandpa Bud,
Now
don't
they
they?
call me Grandpa Bud.
How long you been coming here?
45 years.
45 years.
And once you start up here, it gets into you.
Yeah.
Like the song. Did you read the song yet?
I did. You can sing it for us?
Up to Onaway Island, it's a special place to be, with so many things to learn about, so many things to do and see. I'll be back someday, up to Onaway.
I'll be back someday.
You just fall in love with it.
Yeah.
You just...
It's a great place, and if I were younger, I'd come to camp.
It's never too late. There's Grandpa Bud. You met him.
Grandpa Bud, we could share a cribbage table.
You certainly could.
Yeah. North of home, south of Canada, Wapaka. Fluid fun.